Hello, welcome back to Defender's Quest. I don't remember what we did last time. What was this last time? I don't know. We did this map. I think we just got our ice mages. I know we got more than one. So I got a party. We're missing a slot here, which feels odd. I don't know. I don't know why they did that, because you can't get this unit in any other order. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So what we're doing this time is we're going to go back and try to do some of these harder difficulties. Does this have armor? It does not. Okay. It does have a spawn point down here, which is not present there. And the blue one was not present in the normal. So we're going to do this one. I think red is probably honestly going to be the worst because we got a bunch of swimmers. Anyways. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to talk about Defender's Quest 2. I was not going to talk about Defender's Quest 2 until the end of this game, because, hey, I've never played it before, and I still haven't, but I have recently watched my Numa playthrough, the whole game, and it's not very good. It has a lot of mixed reviews on Steam, and one of the reviewers, I don't remember exactly how it went, I think he put it best, or she, whoever, one of the reviews put it best, that it's basically like a game is wearing the skin of Defender's Quest. And yeah, it kind of feels like that. I really don't even know where to begin to talk about what's wrong with it. One, I don't particularly care for the art style, like the cutscenes, but that's me. That's not necessarily a dig at the game. I also don't want to dig at the game, because I like this game, and I would like to see more of this game. But that's it, I want to see more of this game. Well, I think, it started with this. He's not going to be any good for anything swimming. Let's get him boosted up. Let's get started. We'll see how it goes from there. There's multiple points in the game where you just don't have some of your units, and the whole game is unique characters. So, like, imagine if all I had was Slack and Keta and Bakal and Rina, and that's my squad. That doesn't feel good. Also, they don't increase the range when you level them. And you have two healers. One of them has this range, except this is not the range that they heal, this is the range that they attack. One less is the range that they heal. Feels bad. Like, everything about it just feels a little lacking and a little off. If anybody was looking forward to seeing me play the second one, that's not going to happen. Yeah, this one's not too bad. I probably could have done this a lot earlier. I don't want to spend the whole video complaining about that game. Just, like I said, it just feels like it's off and missing something, and they spent forever working on it, and I kind of feel bad only having bad things to say about it. I really don't know what good I could say. I did not enjoy it. My Numa did not enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. We got this. Do we? Yeah, we got this. You're a little concerned with these things came flying out, but no, we got it. We have good units. All the Slack isn't doing anything now. Right then. God. And another thing, you level so slowly. Like you'll get like 5 times this amount of experience at 300%, and it's basically not even this much. You just, the levels are very slow. I guess they wanted it to be more challenging, but there are better ways to make a challenge. Let's see, but you need to get that. Hmm. Oh, get her ice cube. Okay. We're also not getting books for Azra. I think that um I don't think we have access to any. Oh, excuse me. That really startled me. Um, where's it at? I don't think we have access to it at all yet. There's like bonuses and there's bonus battles in there. And I think that's how we get all of our books. There might be one or two in the main plot. The ones I have now for her are from the bonus content at the start. Okay, this has armored, and I don't think I can take this. But I can probably take this. Deathworm. Let's try it. Now they'll get better. Huh. I don't know how Keta wasn't killing them down here. She has a much better weapon. Well, I guess it's only 3 damage off. Still, I don't understand that. She should be able to hit there now. No, we're kind of destroying this already. Guess our ice mages aren't actually doing much. I probably should have put them up, but whatever. Oh, and that reminds me of another thing in the second game. You can't go back to places with new units. You have the units you have for that battle. That's it. There's a I want like I guess pseudo generic units, but not really. And you can get them, but beyond the battles where you have them, it doesn't help. Just make them faster. I think let's get range to 5 and then start working on some other stuff. She leveled up twice. Okay. Oh, and Azra. Okay, I don't know that we could handle the armor. Yeah, they're really healthy and we don't have anything to deal with the armor. If it weren't for them, we could probably take this. Yeah, it's only like 100 and 150-ish more. Wouldn't have been too bad. And we got armor. So these are probably too healthy for me. Yeah, a little bit. So anything else that doesn't have armor, I don't know. I don't think I could take the boss. Yeah, that's about all we can really do. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue. We should be getting to the point when we can deal with armor soonish. I think it might be here, actually. Okay. Let's start the next battle. We got plot, I'm sure. No armor. And no armor. Huh. Let's just do normal for now. Our secret entrance lies here on the desert floor. The enemy is on our heels. It is Zelamir's advance party. We were too slow. Quick, we have to get into the city. No, if we flee now, the gate will be in enemy hands. His whole force will follow, and we will be trapped in the maze of winding streets with no escape. We must defeat them here and destroy the entrance behind us. Despite that, we will be able to go back. Alright, little too many units right now, but I think we'll be fine. So there is a bit of a counterbalance to having a lot of units. I don't have the energy or the psi to build them all up or boost them up or whatever. There we go. Maybe him first. He's gonna have the most to deal with if any of them get through. Yeah, we got this. The death worms are just really healthy. Although I'm pretty sure they can't attack. There we go. They want to get this built up. Act 4. I cannot tell how long I was in that place below the earth. Weeks, months, perhaps, without the sun, living each moment in fear of the writhing blackness and the things that moved within it. From the collected tales of Klest Kata, nomad adventurer. Yes, feel the wrath of Slack. Flee from the presence of my rugged yet still alluringly sensual awesomeness. Flee while you still can, you miserable wretches. You gibbering, misbegotten scraplings. You effeminate baboons. You think that last one was too much? I'm trying to keep things fresh, you know. Trying out some new insults. Are you quite done? I must seal the entrance behind us. Well, you can make things explode with your mind? Forgive me, please don't blow my head off with your mind-splody powers. I'll give back the shoes I stole from your pack, I swear. I'll pay you back 100 shoes, 1,000 shoes. Calm yourself, the crystals that glow here are naturally unstable. The Quaid Empire built this city to harvest these mineral deposits for the war. I rigged a simple fuse to trigger the explosion. Wait, what? Oh, never mind then. Right then. And despite what he said, we can go. Despite what he said, we can go back anytime we want. Got a good chunk of scraps now. Let's see. Let's save that for a few battles. I'll read a few at a time. Okay, yeah, we have crystals, and I think if we zap them with lightning, they explode. Yeah, we're supposed to, because we don't have a way to deal with armor yet. Oh, we have armored snails here. Shell worms. Oh, and fewer crystals. Yeah, so we can't... Alright, then. We can't really deal with them yet. Years ago, Zelamir and I walked these small halls. Walked these same halls, if I could read. Still caged with the goal... Still... Let's just start that over. Years ago, Zelamir and I walked these same halls, still caked with the gore of battle. Was this where Zelamir found the source of his power? No, we found a cryptic history written in Quaid so ancient even an accomplished scholar like Zelamir could scarcely make it out. So if this ancient power is elsewhere, what are we doing here? Zelamir fears you, likely because of something he read in that script, something he did not share at the time. Like many aspects of his plan. You couldn't have known. I should have guessed. But empty regret is of no use. I must now correct the monster I had a hand in creating. I must find that secret record and discover what Zelamir fears so greatly. So you think you can read it this time? I have had years. Besides, this time we have a Quaid princess with us. And she'll help us? With your past history. Azra, something's moving. But I thought you sealed the entrance. I did. This must be something else. Everyone, to me. Alright. If we're high enough level, we can just deal with the armor, but that's, Let's not bet too much on that, although I am pretty high level. Let's not put down all of our units this time as well. There are keyboard shortcuts for a lot of this stuff, but I don't know what most of it is. These new revenants have armor that deflects much of the damage dealt to them. Hey wimps, real men fight shirtless. Hey, if they want to bundle up, let them. The less zombified, jingly bits I have to stare at, the better. Yeah, Slack is just handling them. Although I don't know how much his Ether Flash is actually doing to him. It doesn't do anything to the armor, but it does extra damage to dark, and I'm not entirely sure what that means. I thought all Revenants were dark? I don't know. I know I'm super awesome and everything, but how am I supposed to fight guys totally encased in armor? You're doing fine, You're not having any trouble. I have an idea. Astra, strike one of those crystals with lightning as the enemy passes it. I may... You know what? I will. Let's just recall him so we can actually see this in action. Oh, nope, we just killed it. Okay. I didn't see who did it. If I had to guess, though... Oh no, he's just doing nothing to it. Okay. Let's actually show this off. There we go. So yeah, I don't know how much damage they do, but a lot. I think it's only the big ones as well. Alright. Oh, we finally got her Ice Spear. Okay, so her second ability has a strike through. That's really useful. Sleet is really good. I haven't been talking about a lot of the stuff I've been getting. Sleet is really good. It hits everything in the area that they can attack. What was that crystal? It was once a key ingredient in Quaid's siege weapons. The mines below the city are riddled with it. Do you think that's where the Revenant came from? No, they were wearing Ash uniforms, or what was left of them. These men were Knights of the Ash Kingdom. We sealed the entrance behind us. How would they have gotten here? I do not know, but we cannot turn back now. Our goal lies in the Royal Records Room. Wait, that crystal. The physical nature is driven by the spirit, and the spirit can be seen with the right eyes, called out. I think I understand. Now we have a crystal. Places a crystal that deals 450 damage to a foe within 2 tiles, explodes in 5 seconds or on lightning strike. So... maybe the crystals do 450. I don't remember using this too much. This is kind of a lot of setup, but if I wanted to, I could repeat this and use the crystal to deal with the armor. But let's do this next battle, and then I'll read the journal and probably call the part there. Yeah, more armor. Again, I think I'm just going to rely on Slack for this, but or any of the barbarians or berserkers or whatever they are. They'll probably handle them just fine. Because, yeah, I'm a little over-leveled for the armored guys. I don't think I could take these, though. Swords 24 to 30. Absorbs 20 to 26. So, maybe, honestly. But these are also faster. And a lot healthier. So let's just do this. I'm just saying, if I were planning a city, I'd probably pick a different place. You know, somewhere that doesn't have 1,000,000 tons of explosives sitting underneath it? Nope. Look out, they come again. Who the hell are you? A battle-hardened knight, wary from the endless struggle. So now we have Marcos. He can deal with the armor. Oh. The knight has an armor break skill that weakens armor with each hit. I could smash the armor right off these fiends. If I... had a body. What's going on? Okay. Place him... I guess here. And each swing he does weakens the armor, so you can eventually just destroy the armor. That's probably all I really need. Yeah, we're handling it just fine. At my level, we would have been fine without Marcos, but we're not expected to be this high level. Levels will slow down, and the difficulty will kind of even out. Yeah, they're not even getting to the berserkers or barbarians, whatever they are. Berserkers, yeah. Alright then. And we had a single crystal near Azra, in case they got close, I guess. It's, I guess improve his group healing. Okay. The armor pierce, he does damage through their armor, and armor break, he actually wears down the armor itself. He will eventually destroy the armor. Yeah, I would like some knockback. Probably should have gotten this, though. Okay, I can't undo it. Oh, counter? I think I would rather have the knockback first. You got here just in the nick of time. I'm in your debt, lady. It means little in this world of chaos, but I stand by the traditions of my family. A life for a life, I am in your service until such time as this debt has been paid. The Royal House of Ash demands no less. The Royal House, you are a minor royal to be sure, but the blood in my veins still demands that I uphold the family honor. It is we who are honored, Prince. Do not bow to me, lady. It is I who must serve. My blade is yours to command in whatever endeavor you undertake. I mean, within reason. None of this stand on one foot and sing the Tipsy Tiger song backwards in falsetto. You'd be amazed at the crazy ideas people get when they hear life debt. The Tipsy Tiger song? Don't even try. Alright. Wow, we got 4 entries. So we don't have a whole lot of time left. We'll be able to get more knights here, but we'll do that next time. Let's read the journal. Jewel of the Desert. I had often wondered how the homes of our great enemies to the east would appear. The war seems an intangible terror in the capital. Communication only in the grim reports of daily losses and the lamentations of the numerous crippled veterans begging in the streets. After a life of shapeless fear, the sight of an actual Quaid city is a strange experience. I am struck by the beauty and ingenuity of its design. But more than anything else, I am shocked by its familiarity. I see all the details that mark a city's life. The worn cobblestones of the well-trodden street, the monument augmented by the vandalism of generations of youths. The market stalls arranged just as they would be in any other city. It is no difficulty at all to see my own father sitting at the street corner, laughing and cursing and swapping stories with the other old men of the city. And yet the people of this place destroyed Turna and killed its inhabitants, every man, woman, and child. The fox. When I was a child, I once found a dying fox in the gardens that surrounded the royal library. How this wild creature had reached the heart of the city is a mystery to me, but his presence had caused the silent patrons to forsake their meditations and attack the small beast with stones and fallen branches. Their anger turned the gardens around them into an armory. Broken and bloodied, the fox had dragged himself into an alcove to die. I could hear his small whimpering breath from the path where I walked with my mother. I darted away and slipped into the doorway of the alcove. The fox froze at my appearance. The whimpering stopped in his red mouth. He met me with a silence containing more pain and anger than any warning growl ever could. His eyes stayed locked with mine as my mother pulled me back to the path and out of view. I'm reminded of that moment as I sit here waiting in vain for sleep to take me. I brace myself for a violent tempest, but Rena has walked these ruined halls the whole day long in desperate dispassion, seemingly unaffected by the signs of death all around her. I kept waiting for the storm to break, but when it did, I was not at all in the manner anticipated. Excuse me. As I searched the halls and tunnels of this ruin for any clues to our whereabouts, I stumbled across a small scrap of parchment, covered in the burns and stains of violence. A full half of the text had been destroyed, as if the horror of the battle were so fierce even words could not escape. What remained appeared in elegant but hastily written Quaid. I presented it to Bakal, but he pronounced that the remaining script had no pertinence to our quest. He seemed eager to remove it from his gaze. I do not know why I did what I did. I would like to say that I spoke to her out of a desire for friendship, or even simply idle curiosity. But I fear my actions were born of a hunger to hurt the only available target for all of my fear and hate. All my life the Quaid have been the invisible source of all anguish. Perhaps I merely wanted to see one suffer the pain of loss they so frequently inflicted upon us. Perhaps her calmness irritated me, or perhaps I envied her strength and wanted to break it. I do not know. There's a lot to this one. Wow, even more. Whatever the reason, I took the scrap of parchment and gave it to Rena. She disappeared into her tent and returned some time later with a freshly inked translation on new sheepskin. It reads as follows. This our great tomb, last of Jewel of the Desert. None shall mourn the greatest. A woeful thing wrought sons of men. We die, the finality not even honor. Woeful ones, no greatness, abandoned ashes, woeful evil. They are obviously the words of one of the Quaid defenders, doomed to die in the siege. His eloquence in the face of his death, indeed the death of everything he knew, left me without words. As I stood pondering the ruined elegy, I was shocked to find the bottom of the page stained with tears. I opened the flap to Rena's tent, but stopped before I could say anything. She was curled in the far end, her flaxen hair hanging in limp strands over her face. Her fox eyes incarnate. I don't know why I'm struggling with this word. Incarnadine? I don't know. I don't know that word. With sorrows I can never know. Met mine, it was the same silence as all those years ago, heavy with more pain and anger than any words could ever hold. I left immediately, but the image still haunts me. This time I threw the stones. Addendum, I've got a poem for you. Muscles, too many to count. Sexiness, so much. Khan, Carissa, bastions of power and glory, an amazing thing. Brought the abs of slack, all greatness, mesmerizing glutes, glistening, powerful. The missing words are because I flexed in the fabric of reality. Sure. Alright then. That was a long one. Alright, Marcos. Have I become so accustomed to the company of lunatics that I no longer believe in sanity? Marcos is courteous, intelligent, generally well-intentioned, sometimes even funny. Hell, he even believes in personal hygiene. And I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. There's got to be something wrong with him. Some quirk, some pet peeve, some irrationality. If I have learned one thing through this entire adventure, is that there's no normalcy in the pit. It's the mustache, isn't it? He's hiding all the crazy behind the mustache. Letter from Marcos. To Lady Azra Livbar from Marcos Shantir, Knight of the Host of Ash. Lady, with extreme deference to your position as commander of this party, I would like to raise some reservations about your choice of company. Namely, I cannot guarantee your safety, or indeed the safety of this entire enterprise, as long as we continue to travel with Rena Lan Laxmi. You may assure me that she is not that bad, and that the Quaid War is over, but I assure you that is most decidedly not over for her. She is fanatically dedicated to something which no longer exists. There's no command structure to check her madness. If Rena believed that the glory of the Quaid required all our throats to be slit in our sleep, not a one of our company would wake to see the dawn. I advise that you sever ties with her as soon as delicately possible. Your humble servant, Macros Gashantir. Right. That was a lot of reading. But yeah, we're going to do this next time. Probably get another night. Maybe more. And then we'll be able to do these stages. But yeah. Went a little long because of all that, but that's going to be it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.